It's week 5 of the NFL, and there's no love lost between these NFC South foes. It's the Bucs and the Falcons on Thursday night primetime.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and third pick in the 2018 draft.
And he's still been looking for that one situation to allow all of his talents to come together. He's hoping that he found it here. Plenty of playmakers on the outside and a team that's willing to run the football to let his talent shine.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Caught by Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Gibbs straight ahead. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now it's Darnold. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. 3rd and 20. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. On the return, Jackson. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. To the air, Williams. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 14 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8. In motion right is Johnston. Throwing is Williams. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 25 carries, 77 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Jones now in motion left. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Darnold. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Darnold. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. To throw is Darnold. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Darnold now to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Play action. It's Darnold. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing again is Darnold. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Darnold. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to Laporta. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. In motion, the tight end. Again, Darnold. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Middle of the field to Jefferson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. To throw, it's Williams. This one goes underneath to Walker. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. To throw, Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run again with Walker. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And the pressure gets to him again. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense and Sam Darnold headed back out there. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now it's Darnold. Caught on the right side by Jones. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To the air, Williams. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Williams. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Falcons at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Looking to throw. Williams got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 6.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25.
In motion left goes a tight end. After the interception, here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Darnold.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Darnold from the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick is good. And that will do it for...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Williams now throwing to start the drive. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
And Walker has it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Back to throw. Williams
connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Williams going to look to throw again. Complete to Johnston here.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards.
Walker diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
To throw, Williams.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Robert Woods, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Counterplay, here's Gibbs.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
2nd down and 4. Another run for Gibbs here.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Darnold. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Here's Williams. Over the middle, that's caught by Woods.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Throwing is Williams. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
On 1st down, it's Benson.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
2nd down and 8.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now it's Darnold. This complete to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Darnold now to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Back to throw, Darnold.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
Pushes past him.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Now Darnold.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Off of play action, Darnold.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Sam Darnold with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Here now 2nd and 4. And Johnston sent in motion. Looking to throw is Williams.
Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
These guys, sir, they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And Johnston sent in motion. To the air, Williams. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And some strong running. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 44.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Here's Darnold. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll drop the throw. And Allen's got it.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Darnold.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Here's Darnold.
And his throw is incomplete.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Darnold to throw.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Dancing to his left. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
To throw, Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2, 54 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Darnold completes this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
One last throw now for Darnold.
Able to find Jones. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Falcons, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they drop below 500.